Hey, how you doing? It's Dan McDonald, and I am the Life Regenerator here on YouTube. Thank you for joining me for today's episode of the Life Regenerator Show. It's always an honor and a privilege to share time with you like this. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a great Christmas, and I hope you didn't overeat too much. But if you did, thank God for the Life Regenerator videos here, teaching you how to drink up some juice, get hydrated, and flush all that extra stuff out of you so you can get your energy back and accomplish your New Year's resolutions. Anyways, I have an announcement to make about the Raw Living Expo coming up. The rawlivingexpo.com is where you go get the tickets. It's January 31st through February 2nd. And if you use the Dan the Man coupon code at the rawlivingexpo.com website, not only will you save 10%, but the first 10 people actually will get to sit at my table at the banquet. So I look forward to that. So you better jump on that if you want to sit at the table with the DTM. And also, for everyone who uses the Dan the Man coupon code, I'm having a special meet and greet. I had to negotiate this because most of the classes are like 45 minutes long. Well, if you know me in any way, shape, or form, you know that it takes me about at least 20 minutes to get warmed up. You know what I'm saying? So I'll do a little 30 or 45 minute talk at this special meet and greet, and then we'll do about an hour or a little bit more of some Q&A, which I look forward to. I really love sharing with the live audiences. You just get so much more of a sense of where everybody's at, and you can approach some of the sharing from that place. So that's January 31st through February 2nd. I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a great time. I get to get dressed up and see a whole bunch of my friends that I only get to see usually once a year. I'm doing a class with Christina. It's always really awesome to get together with Christina. Christina is one of the nicest, sweetest, most authentic people that I've ever known. And so I'm really glad to be friends with her, and I'm just so glad and honored that we get together this year. And we're going to make carrot cake in our little chef demo. So that's another cool thing. I always look forward to seeing Marcus and John, just people that I really, really love and respect their work. There'll be tons of other people there that I'm looking forward to seeing too. And it's just a great place for me to go and hang out where I can shine, you know what I mean? It's also great for you to come and get into that energy field so you can see what's going on. The diversity of the raw food, industry, if you will. It's a diet, it's an industry, and I think we should honor all aspects of it. I think that if just more people ate if we could get that word out there, that word raw out there, it's like most people aren't going to be totally onto 100% like raw vegan diet. I hate the titles anyways and the labels, but just more fresh food. The reason is because the fried food, it doesn't matter who you are or what your diet is, fried food is not cool. And also like the carbohydrates that are heated at high temperatures, again, just very corrosive and oxidative to the body. And you don't want to oxidize your brain or your blood vessels or the cells and tissues in your body. So anyways, the more raw food people eat, the better off I think they're going to be. Raw, pure, simple foods, because you're able to really absorb more of the essential nutrients that way. High heating these foods makes it much more difficult for those foods to be absorbed, and then you don't get your nutritional requirements met, and then you have to keep eating and eating and eating, and that's why we're having so much obesity and chronic fatigue. And we're really getting clogged up with too much food, I believe. And so we're starving for those raw elements, the vitamins, the minerals, the enzymes, the antioxidants, and the essential fats in raw food form. And that's why whatever has to do with raw foods, whether it's Raw Living Expo or Woodstock Fruit Festival, I'm going to go there and I'm going to keep championing that, because I would love to see more people in this world consuming more fresh, raw, wholesome foods. Because I believe that once the nutritional requirements are met, then we can begin to work on some of these more deeper issues in a holistic way. The pain, the traumas, and the fears and the mental programming. If you can get more of that synergy and you can get the stability of your body then that's a foundation to work on these other higher levels. And the minerals, of course, are function at the level of the glands. And then once all the glands are woke up, then you have that full conductivity of the divine energy. So also another thing, that reminds me of Gabriel Cousens. I always go to his talks. I got a chance to run into him last year and talk to him for a little while and talk to some of his people that work for him, and they all really appreciate what I do. And so it's just a great place to go and network and just to see, like, we're all kind of spread out, but it's nice to bring us all together into this one very bright light. It's a very sophisticated event, and I am surely looking forward to it. I hope you can make it. It's January 31st through February 2nd. It'll be the Raw Living Expo and then also the Best of Raw Awards. I am nominated for a couple things, the Raw Coach of the Year, as well as the video vlog here for the Life Regenerator YouTube channel. So if you want to go to the Best of Raw, after you go to the rawlivingexpo.com and check that out, and all of you can go to the Best of Raw and vote for me if you'd like to do that. I'm not able to run for the Sexiest Raw Man or Raw Vegan Educator of the Year just because the contest had to change. Probably because of Guess Who would have kept on sweeping it every year, baby. Life Regenerator in full effect. I believe in love, and I believe in the power, and I believe in courage, and I believe in you, and I believe in people, and I believe in consuming as much of your food raw and fresh as possible. If you can get to a place where you're 100% raw, is really, really cool, because that begins to activate other aspects of your being that may have gone dormant because of an excess of those damaging type foods. The water in the raw foods, the minerals, the fiber. There's so many benefits to consuming more raw foods: juices, smoothies, salads, whole fruits, and entrees. And then of course there's the raw gourmet stuff, or the kale chips that kind of help. What is the mom will be like, oh, kale chips, I never saw that before. Raw. Well, what is raw? And then that one question might even save her and her whole family's life. She might be like, well, what's this raw thing? Just from seeing some kale chips. So I don't knock the kale chips. I don't knock any of it. It's all good. Because just that word raw could literally transform someone's life and make them think, wow, I really need to start feeding my kids more fruits and vegetables, or I'll get a juicer. It's unlimited what we can do. So anyways, I'll read it real quick. The first 10 people that sign up at the rawlivingexpo.com and use the coupon code Dan the Man will get to sit at my table. Anybody who uses Dan the Man coupon code will get to be eligible. You get to come to the super special meet and greet, where I look forward to meeting you there. And then I will see you around the festival, and I look forward to it. So thank you very much. I have a lot to share. Take care of yourselves. Try not to overindulge too much during this holiday season. And if you do, the Life Regenerator will be here to help you get back on track. Here's my little secret. I don't imbibe in anything. My program doesn't change during the holidays, not one bit. A lot of you really love grandma's pie or the stuffing or all that stuff, but for me, it's imperative. And I think that's why we all line up here and you look to me as like, I don't change my program because of the time of year. I always, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, stay on an intuitive path, asking myself as far as food, sleep, water, activity, what do I need right now to thrive and to be my best? And that's an intuitive moment-to-moment approach. And the raw foods, of course, has been instrumental in activating that inner voice. And then over the years, I've really learned to listen to it, and I've really learned to trust it. It's called intuition. And a lot of times the feminine aspect, or the women in our society, are a little bit more intuitive. But I want to encourage the men to learn how to be and cultivate that intuitive understanding by sort of illuminating the right side of the brain with meditation or creative pursuits, okay? Thank you very much. I'll let you all go now. I'll talk to you all very soon. I'll see you at the Raw Living Expo, and I will thank you very much for voting for me at the bestofraw.com. And check out, I'm in a couple categories over there and wanted to promote that cool little contest. Okay, y'all, you take care of yourselves. I really wish I could spend more time with you today, but I just love you and I appreciate you. And this is a good, beautiful world, and we should take advantage of this precious, precious gift that we call human life. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye now. Peace. Check the links down below, by the way.